I know it's early, that is why I'm here right now. To be honest, the only reason how it's early is because it's Halloween. And Halloween gives many surprises. Like trick-or-treating indoors. Yeah, this is actually not an umbrella, but it's a windscreen for my computer. If I'm outside, this helps me detract the wind. Like, I put it behind my camera. Or it's also part of my 50s costume. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not a 50s person. But it's part of my costume, that's all I can say. And it's not really kind of Halloween theme what I'm doing today, but oh, that's close enough. It's something scientific, that's a plus. I normally do not have the ingredients for this, but today I finally got them. Okay, good thing we're not outside. Okay, all my ingredients are right over here, so let's just get started. So first you're going to need 2 full ingredients, which I'm going to turn that to side. You're going to need a kind of roundish bowl, a round bowl, some cornstarch. I honestly like the Hy-Vee brand because it works best. A spoon, water. So let's do this. So move anything that's electrical out of your way, like this. Okay, so first you want to start out with the cornstarch. Just take some cornstarch out. Take the little container from this cornstarch out. Okay, this is also a great fire starter, like, kind of, sort of. So, I'm not really sure what it's called, what it's called, so yeah. About that much to layer the bottom. And then just go ahead and start adding water. About 2 cups full to start out. Yeah, I know this is not going to be enough water, but you don't want to add too much water or then you have to add more cornstarch, so yeah. So yeah, you're going to need a lot more water. Just start out with a little amount and then, yeah. Then I'm just going to some water. As you see, I'm not really precise on the measurements here. Honestly, you're supposed to do half and half, but last time I tried this out earlier, but it didn't work when I did half and half. So you just want to keep adding mixtures of water and the slightest, if you get more water than you personally need, it's honestly going to ruin the whole thing. You don't want it to be clumpy, you want it to be kind of liquidy and stuff, to where that it's not like you can't see the powder and stuff like that, to where you can only see like clumps of water, kind of, sort of. Okay. It's supposed to work equally, mixtures, but it's not really working as planned. I'm going to add a lot more water, and if I need more cornstarch, I'm going to need more cornstarch. Actually, I think you're supposed to add the water first. Oh well. Yeah, see, I added way too much water. I can tell if I add too much water or too much liquid starch. Well, I mean, cornstarch, not liquid starch. Please do not use liquid starch for this. It just will not work. I like going back and forth, that way you guys can see what I'm doing more. So now I'm going to keep stirring this together. Stir it up slow because it's your only possible leverage. is to stir it up slow. So I'm going to use my hands in a little bit. Just not right now. Going to clean the spoon off first, obviously. Then I'm going to move everything out of the sink, which I only have 2 things in there. And I'm going to use my hands. I'm only going to use one hand because if I need like more, I need more cornstarch, obviously. Why is it always the cornstarch that I need more of and not the water? Because you need a lot more water. You don't need that much water like you do cornstarch. See how it's kind of a liquid right now? See, watch. I'll pick it up as a solid, and I'll turn it into a liquid. Watch. Solid, liquid. You need to move your hands around for it not to become a liquid. And it shouldn't stick to your hands as much, and then you let it go into a liquidy form by not moving your hands at all. By just try to make a ball. I'm trying to, at least. Now I'm not doing anything. This is so disgusting. You can store this in a container, an airtight container, obviously, for at least a few weeks or so. Let's see what it's like when you try to pass it to one another. This is so disgusting. And then like let it kind of run by itself. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna like kind of like let my fingers go through and then I'm gonna punch it. See how disgusting this is? But like I said, it's Halloween. Halloween's supposed to be filled with disgusting, gross people and weird things. But just look at this stuff. This is like the magic to let your kids go trick-or-treating. Instead of letting your kids go trick-or-treating, just go ahead and buy some cornstarch and water. If you don't have water, I think everyone has water. Unless you're homeless, which I'm not making fun of that, but I don't know how you would be able to watch this. Watch, I'm going to try to form this into a little tiny ball, and then watch, just goes liquid. Like I said, I live in a small town. Not a lot of people come to my house for trick-or-treating because we don't do that much stuff. So I'm going to turn on the water, and it's just going to run right off my hands because it's cornstarch. Cornstarch and water make a chemical reaction. If you want to make more of this stuff, go ahead. I'm not supposed to be using a lot. So yeah. I'm going to go ahead and pour this into a different bowl. So I like how it's liquid and then like if you look at my finger. Okay, so I'm going to wipe my hands off. Look at my finger. It has nothing on it whatsoever. I'm going to hit this. You guys watch me put water in this. And look at just that little specks on it. It's easy to wipe off. Just go like this. Bam, it's off. Now watch. You can move it around, but you can't get it out of the bowl unless you go really slowly. So thank you guys for watching and have a fantastic Halloween. I hope you guys have a great Halloween and see you next time at 4:30. Bye guys.